Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects almost everyone in the United States. Medical insurance. We'll cover how it works, what benefits you get, the claims process, common exclusions, how premiums are calculated, and we'll even look at some of the top insurance companies. This can feel complicated, but I'm here to break it all down for you. Let's get started. So, what exactly is medical insurance? Think of it as a safety net. It's a type of health coverage that helps pay for your medical and healthcare costs. This includes things like doctor visits, hospital stays, prescription medications, and even preventive care to keep you healthy in the first place. In the United States, there are a few main ways people get this coverage. The most common is through an employer. Many companies offer health plans as part of their benefits package. Another way is through government programs, like Medicare for older adults, or Medicaid for those with lower incomes. And finally, you can buy individual coverage directly from the health insurance marketplace. Now, let's talk about how to actually get covered. If your job offers insurance, this is often the most straightforward path. Your employer usually pays a portion of your monthly premium, which makes it more affordable. Each year, during an open enrollment period, you can choose from the different plans they offer. If you don't have employer-sponsored insurance, you can buy your own plan through the health insurance marketplace, which you can find at healthcare.gov. There's a specific time each year called open enrollment when anyone can sign up. Depending on your income, you might even qualify for subsidies, which are financial aids that lower your monthly payments. Then there are government programs. Medicare is primarily for people who are 65 or older, as well as for some younger people with disabilities. Medicaid provides coverage for low-income individuals and families. And there's also the Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP, which covers children and families who earn too much to qualify for Medicaid but QOE and afford private insurance. Enrolling through the marketplace is a simple process. You'll visit the website, create an account, enter your household and income information, and then you can compare all the available plans and their prices. Once you find one that fits your needs and budget, you can choose it and enroll right there. Let's discuss the costs. The first thing you'll hear about is the premium. A premium is the fixed amount you pay every month to keep your insurance active. If you have a plan through your job, your employer often shares this cost, and your portion is deducted from your paycheck. If you buy coverage on your own, you're responsible for paying the full premium to the insurance company each month. So what determines how high your premium is? Several factors come into play. Your age is a big one, as is where you live, since costs vary by state and county. Whether you use tobacco also has a significant impact. Then there's the level of coverage you choose. Plans are often categorized as bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. Bronze plans typically have lower monthly premiums, but higher costs when you need care, while gold and platinum plans have higher premiums, but cover more of your costs. Insurance companies use a lot of data and something called actuarial science to set these prices, basically predicting how much healthcare their customers will need. Higher expected costs mean higher premiums. Beyond the monthly premium, there are other out-of-pocket costs to be aware of. The first is the deductible. This is the amount of money you have to pay for your healthcare services before your insurance company starts to pay. For example, if you have a $1,000 deductible, you pay the first $1,000 of covered services yourself. After you meet your deductible, you'll likely have a copay or a copay is a fixed amount, like $25, that you pay for a specific service, like a doctor's visit. Coinsurance is a percentage of the cost you pay after your deductible is met. For example, with an 80/20ths coinsurance plan, the insurance company pays 80% of the bill, and you pay the remaining 20%. There's also something called the out-of-pocket maximum. This is the absolute most you'll have to pay for covered services in a single year. Once you reach this limit through your deductibles, copays, and coinsurance, your insurance plan pays 100% of all covered costs for the rest of the year. This is a crucial feature that protects you from catastrophic medical bills. So why is having medical insurance so important? The biggest benefit is financial protection. It gives you access to necessary care without facing devastating costs. Insurance covers preventive services like checkups and screenings, which can catch health problems early. It helps pay for expensive hospital stays, surgeries, and emergency room visits. It also covers a large portion of the cost of prescription drugs, which can be incredibly expensive otherwise. Some plans also offer coverage for mental health services, maternity care, and more. Without insurance, Medical costs can spiral out of control very quickly. A simple broken arm or a few nights in the hospital can lead to bills totaling thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Next, let's demystify the claim process. A claim is simply a formal request sent to your insurance company asking them to pay for services you've received. In most cases, this happens automatically. You visit a doctor or hospital in your plan's network, show them your insurance card, and they handle the rest. The provider will send the bill directly to your insurance company. The insurer then reviews the claim to make sure the service is covered under your plan. After they process it, you'll receive an explanation of benefits, or EOB. This isn't a bill. It's a statement that shows what your provider billed, what the insurance company paid, and what you're responsible for paying. Your provider will then bill you for the remaining amount. In some rare cases, like if you see an out-of-network provider, you might have to pay up front and submit the claim yourself to get reimbursed. It's also important to understand that insurance doesn't cover everything. These are called exclusions. Every policy has a list of services it won't pay for. Common exclusions include cosmetic procedures like plastic surgery, certain elective surgeries that aren't medically necessary, and experimental treatments. Things like routine vision and dental care are also often not covered by standard health insurance plans. You usually need to buy separate policies for those. This is why it is so critical to read your policy documents carefully before you enroll, so you know exactly what is and isn't included. Paying your premium is simple, but crucial. As we mentioned, premiums are usually paid monthly. If you have a plan through your job, it's typically deducted directly from your paycheck. If you bought your plan on the marketplace, you'll pay the insurance carrier directly. Most companies offer online payment portals, auto pay, or let you pay by phone or mail. The most important thing is to pay on time, every time. If you miss payments, you risk losing your coverage. Set up calendar reminders or automatic payments to make sure you never miss a due date. Finally, let's talk about some of the major health insurance companies in the U.S. You've probably heard of many of them. Blue Cross Blue Shield is a federation of companies that operate in different states. United Healthcare is one of the largest single health carriers in the country. Aetna, which is now part of CVS Health, and Cigna Healthcare are also huge players in the market. Then there's Kaiser Permanente, which is unique because it has an integrated system that includes both the insurance plan and the hospitals and Dr. S offices. There are many other regional and national companies as well. You can compare plans from these companies and others on Healthcare.gov or your state's specific marketplace website to see what's available in your area. And that's our detailed breakdown of medical insurance in America. We've covered how to get coverage, premiums, claims, exclusions, benefits, and the top companies. I know this is a lot of information, but hopefully it helps you feel more confident navigating the system. If you have any questions or want to see future videos on specific topics, like how to compare plans or tips for filing a claim, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. See you next time.